her feelings about the couple as well, right? Can you see? Is it enough light?
Yeah.
Do you want a flashlight?
Right. No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Do we have we need the Kleenex box.
Oh, you know me too well. If she's not peeing, she's crying. Pretty much so, right?
Do I have a peeing story?
Can someone give us some napkins?
It's okay.
That's a good one.
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice, Oscar.
Set design?
I'm a filmmaker. It's great.
All right, where are my people? There you are. I'm going to call you a little closer shortly, just knowing. Oh, look at you people. You look so beautiful, all of you. Hello, people. You're all people. We're so happy you're here. Thank you so much. All right. Well, now we have to go like that. So,
Can you hear her?
Yes.
No.
so today has much meaning, even beyond the union of Max and Guylia. It's the first day of autumn, Max and Guylia's favorite season. It's the autumnal equinox, which is when the sun is aligned with the Earth's equator. And isn't alignment what we want with the person we marry? And it's also an auspicious day because you chose to marry on 9/23/23. That's significant in and of itself. The Greek philosopher Pythagoras said the number 3 is the perfect number. It's the number of harmony, wisdom, and understanding. In love and relationships, the number 3 represents the blending of opposites to create a greater whole. There are many 3s in the date 9/23/23. Guylia and Max each met each other when they were 30, and now they are...
Technically not.
Oops!
29. It was your 30th year. It was your 30th year. Good.
Just play along. I mean, it's like a poetic moment here.
It was a narrative device, Max. Just run with it.
1 week before my wedding.
He's got notes.
Well, I think I've got this one right. Today you're both 33. And so, therefore, how fitting this is as the context for our celebration of Max and Guylia today. It has been said that we can see into a child's future self at an early age. For those of you who knew Max, in his early days, you'll remember he was unconventional. I get the chuckles here. He was a very young writer of clever stories, poems, jokes, and lyrics, the scary spider being a fan favorite.
Yeah.
He was known for his wildly inventive games, designing his own themed birthday parties and Halloween costumes. And he had quite the affection for the color red. Those of you are nodding. He also had quite the affection for the Wizard of Oz, having us act it out with him over and over and over again. And his favorite character was a scarecrow, probably because he had a red nose. And Max, you did not stray very far from these beginnings, nor from the themes of the Wizard of Oz. You are an explorer. You've taken yourself around the world and on a journey of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and personal challenge. Though always searching, thank you, I can't see. Though always searching, making your way down your own yellow brick road, I hope you realize that you've always had the virtues of the characters. The Tin Man's compassionate and open heart, the Scarecrow's wit and wisdom, and the Lion's quiet courage. You never felt a need to roar. You are a patient, here she goes. You are a patient, encouraging, and loyal brother and friend. You stand with and act on your convictions and your principles. When in your early 20s, I asked you why you were taking up Kung Fu and meditative practices, and you told me that to be in your business, you needed to be centered, develop inner strength to face the critics, and you needed to know how to take a punch.
Nice.
As a storyteller, an unconventional one, you write with humor and empathy to create connections to the human experience. You are a teacher, and I learn a lot from you. Max, I am just filled with love and appreciation for all of who you are. Caught that? Guylia.
Thank you, Oscar.
Here you go. Okay. Guylia, can you do that? Thank you. Excellent. Guylia. Growing up. Nope. There we go. Yeah? Growing up in Kazakhstan, I know you loved American movies. And you said at a young age that you would go to America, even though no one in your family or community ever left. I love this story about how you were in a room of 60 engineers, and your boss asked for someone to go to America on assignment. All 60 people raised their hands. You looked around and said, how am I going to get picked? You figured it out. You worked it. You thought it. You manifested it. You got picked. How hard it must have been to leave your family and everything that you knew to come to America. I know how much you love each other, and you can't wait to meet your family. But you wanted this. And we all know when you want something, get out of the way. You're going to get it. I also love the story about how you took care of your brother and the family farm at only 6 years old, when your family, your parents, had to leave to find a better place for all of you to live. And though you were checked on by your aunties, you were responsible. You were trusted by your parents. They knew at an early age that you were competent, responsible, and caring. The horse plays prominently in the Kazakh culture and identity. It is a majestic animal that embodies the spiritual power of independence, freedom, confidence, and endurance. You're a horse. You are gutsy, you are focused, you work ridiculously hard. You're an advocate for yourself and for what's right and just. And yet, as tough and badass as you are warm, you are giving, caring, funny, compassionate, and tender. So years ago, you got it too. Years ago, I was in Florida with 6-year-old Max and 2-year-old Gabe, and Zach wrapped in his baby blanket. And as what happens in Florida, you get stopped by grandmothers who all looked at me and said, so, did you get your girl? And I said, no, I'm really happy with my boys. I didn't think I needed a girl. But as the years went on, and I'd see things like mother-daughter thises and that's, I thought, I wonder what it might be like to have a daughter. And now I don't have to wonder anymore. I did get my girl. And I'm thrilled that it's you.
Aww.
So Max and Guylia, different as you are in background, temperament, and career, you have in common a deep spirituality, dogged determination, and insatiable appetite for adventure. You are considerate of each other and patient. I love your expressions of affection. Turn to each other at random moments with a kiss, a gentle hug, or a pinchy pinchy. And while you are both insanely independent, standing comfortably and firmly on your own, you balance each other beautifully, and you are each other's centers. So in your life together, I hope you dare each other, delight each other, nourish each other, enrich each other, listen to each other, be patient with each other, learn from each other, and love each other just as you do for the people you are right now. We love you unconditionally and endlessly. And so now, with a nod to another favorite of Max's, medieval times, at the count of 3, let's have a hearty huzzah to Max and Guylia, and then let's have dinner. So 1, 2, 3,
When you go around the back of the house to the dinner tent, watch your step. The stones are slippery and wet. And when you get to the asphalt, there's a little bump, so be careful. Don't trip on it.
All right.
See you in the dinner tent.